was certainly colorful.
Yeah, that was showing off.
Mega Man X DiVE Offline is coming to Steam,
what?
iOS, and Android.
Offline? Wait, what?
Fuck?
What does that mean?
The deep log, which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack.
Wait, what does that
Dive
mean?
into cyberspace using
I
hunter
don't
programs
know.
to recover data before it's too late. Play as Mega Man X and other characters from the Mega Man franchise, including characters that haven't been playable before. Level up your favorite characters and equipment to create a powerful hunter. Power up your weapons and more to customize your character however you want.
Okay. What else do you have?
Mega Man X DiVE Offline. Control and develop over 100 different characters. Play as a variety of characters, including new heroes created for Mega Man X DiVE. Complete stages and use element medals to recover memory pieces. Then analyze recovered memories to unlock characters.
So you still gotta pay for shit?
No, I don't think it is.
There are more than 900 stages to play.
I think they just want to unlock
Challenging
everything.
mechanics and enemies await on classic and new stages. You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the past. Build the ultimate hunter and save the deep log from total destruction. Mega Man X DiVE Offline launches in 2023.
No, it's on the app stores. It's definitely paying.
Okay, that
Now, here's
doesn't
the
make
Capcom Spotlight
a
corner.
ton of sense to me. But I
I
suppose
know
that is
exactly what's happening. It's so popular, it makes money, so they're just going to put an offline version so they never have to update it again, but people will still buy and do shit on it.
It's already received an enthusiastic welcome
So
from fighting
weird.
game fans around the world.
I mean, honestly, that's what people
Street
wanted.
Fighter 6 includes World Tour, an expansive single-player story.
Wait,
But that also
Fighting Ground,
completely
a core
fucks
fighting game
over
experience made even more
the
accessible.
Nebula Joy version.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And Battle
100%.
Hub, a social space where players from around the world
But yeah,
can
like-
compete and hang out. These are the game's
This is
three main
an
modes.
obvious cash grab. Like, I hate to say
In
it, but it's
addition,
an obvious
we're
cash
planning
grab.
to release new fighters and content, so you can enjoy the game for a long time to come.
We'll have to see how the monetary is, but
Street Fighter 6 is
I find
out
it
now for
really hard to
PlayStation
believe
5,
that if it's
PlayStation
completely
4,
offline,
Xbox
how
Series X,
are they
Xbox
gonna-
Series S, and Steam. Don't
are they
miss
gonna
it.
monetize it?
It's called offline because it doesn't have the PvP and stuff in it.
We also have an announcement
But
for
they won't be
Capcom
updated
Pro
anymore,
Tour
will they?
2023. This year's Capcom Pro Tour
Hold on.
will feature Street
What
Fighter
was that?
6, the
But they
newest
won't be
entry in the
updating it.
series.
Yeah, they won't be updating it, but
Players from around the world
just
will
because the
compete in
game
regional
isn't going to be
matches
updated
and
doesn't mean that
battle
it
to
won't
be
have
this year's
monetization in
champion.
it.
To
Like,
celebrate
I
the
can go
launch
on
of
Resident Evil right now, a single player game, and spend money to get stuff.
Yeah, that's true. It's just weird.
It's not weird. It's greedy.
Yeah, it is. It is greedy. But yeah, it's. I don't like.
I see another
I-
video coming, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around. Yeah, it is gonna come. Yeah, yeah. I just can't wrap my head around it right now. Like, it's. I don't know. Like, I had to see more information, but yeah, I guess we'll see.
Well, it launches in 2023, so
It'd be literally right after the servers go down,
yeah.
like 100%. I do like the new artwork. Yeah, there's artwork.
Yeah, the work does look nice. I just also hate this game on principle. Like, it is clearly a cash grab. If they were going to do something like this, they just shouldn't have shut the game down. Nobody wants palette.
So character prep and dive. So
there it is. Right up there on the top, second, on the top row, second image. Mark it.
yeah, mark it. That's there was a shop, yes. But
Yes.
the shop is there. But
They also
we're gonna see what's at the shop first.
including all new characters that we're not going to show right now. Oh, no,
There it
my
is.
bad. My bad. Rico was in the show, or in the showing.
Here it is. So you see right here the shop. It looks like you can just buy character items with money, and I don't see a cash shop store in here.
Then why have the elemental metals and why say use elemental metals to recover memory pieces?
For
Yeah,
limited.
yeah, so for characters that are actually good, in other words.
Oh, those stickers aren't good nowadays, so I don't know.
It'll be good for this game since it's no longer connected to a server in Taiwan.
The question's more. Okay, so how do you get? Well, we know how to get elemental metals, but can you buy the elemental metals? This is the big thing.
I
And-
guarantee you can.
It's not showing. That's a lot of money, though, by the way.
Yeah, that is
That's
a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. But you see right here on the top, you see my mouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no, like, usually there's a plus sign here that takes you right to the store if you want to buy more metals. This doesn't exist on here.
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe I don't know. They could have just removed it for whatever reason, but it is coming on Steam. So you
Well-
might not have it might rely on the Steam store to do it like PSO2 does.
well, technically it already is on Steam. So, but-
You know what I mean. That is a semantic. The one on Steam is just the Taiwan version. Just directly ported over. Like it didn't have any alterations for Steam.
well,
But this is an entirely new game with offline on it.
I don't think I wouldn't call it an entirely new game. Like,
Well,
this,
okay,
like,
that's fair.
like this can easily be done with an update.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
So,
But either way, I don't think you're going to be able to just earn elemental metals out of nothing. No company would do that, especially not Capcom.
well, you say out of nothing, but you can always just hold on. Wait a minute. More than 900 stages to play. There is, yeah, and you can earn elemental metals.
Yeah, but I mean, depends on how you could do that already.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. Looks at, I really like this new art.
Yeah, I know. It shows all the important characters, including Iris Alter over there, the most important character. The only one that's not important is Axel. He shouldn't be there. Although X is there twice. Down there in the bottom right.
yeah. Yeah. So I mean, so is Zero.
No. Wait, where? I don't
There's-
see anyone but Nightmare Zero, which is not Zero.
Well, he's based off.
Well, guess what? X Kai there is based off of X. So what you wanna
Yeah, technicality, but yeah.
And if you want to be even more specific, Sigma over there was built with the idea of X in mind before X was awoken. So technically,
No,
he's also based off X. Yes, he
No.
was.
He wasn't based off the idea of X.
All of the Reploids were based off of X's design.
Yeah, they're based off of X design, but not the I. You make it sound like that he was built to be X. No.
No, he was built to represent what X does. He just failed to do it because they could never, do what Dr. Light did. Because apparently he was the smartest guy in the world, and nobody in the entire planet or time stream was smarter than him.
Time stream. Yeah, I'm pretty.
I'm not.
I think it'll do what it needs to do. I can see how they can monetize it, but unless they plan on adding new content, I don't see the point.
That's the thing. They're not going to add new content, but why would they do this if that's the case? Why would they put this game out just for people to play if it's never going to have any new content? There's only one reason why they would do that. And it's not because they want their fans to be happy, because they haven't given a shit about Mega Man fans in years. It's because they can make money off of it. They realized after they canceled it from Taiwan that, hey, we can now put this back out, have it run for like pennies on the dollar, but still make a ton of money off of it until it dies away.
I don't know. I honestly don't think that's the case. Like,
okay, so
based on everything that I saw, like there is no cash shop. Like I played this game enough to know where the cash shop is. It's just not there. So, and actually, you said it before. Like, if they were going to keep, if they're going to keep monetizing it, then why would they even shut down the server?
That's not what I said.
Yeah, you did say that.
No, I said if they were going to add new stuff, why would they shut down the server? But you make a point that it's also relevant to say if they were going to monetize it anyway, why shut it down in the first place? I don't know. They had to pay. They had to pay Capcom Taiwan to keep it up, I guess, and then they decided to shut it down and then go raise it up themselves on their own servers for no reason. But either way, ultimately the point is that this means that the game's dead. There's no chance of Nebula Joy picking it up. Also, this was clearly planned like for a while.
User data from currently available that cannot be transferred to this version. So, if you played DiVE online, you will not play, you have to start from scratch. Okay.
Hold on, go back down.
What?
I want to read the note. This product is the offline version of Mega Man DiVE. Online features such as battle mode, co-op, ranking, guild, and capsule are not included.
And capsule. So there is no gacha. That is the gacha.
Okay, that doesn't change anything. Just because they don't have a gacha system doesn't mean they can't monetize the payment to make you speed up your leveling faster.
But the gacha is like the most important part. That's where they got their money.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Okay, so example: you pull Sigma, but you can't get anything to level them up unless you pay. Why would you not pay in that case? Like,
wait. Okay, so based on that example, that'd be extremely predatory. Yes.
Yes. But now, am I going to say they're going to do that? No. I'm just saying that it's a possibility.
It is a possibility, but what I'm saying is that I don't see that happening.
I'm not a fan of how much they're hiding either.
They've been. Oh, what do you mean by hiding?
Like, they only showed specific parts that make the game look good. They didn't look into anything else other than the limited time and the money people you could buy.
The money.
And then
people.
I don't know what to say. The non-limited people. How about that? They didn't go into how events are going to work. They didn't go into.
Well, it's on the website.
I mean, yeah, it's on the website, but it doesn't say, are they just going to have one event for the rest of our lives? Or are they going to go through them or have them in and out? Okay, hold up. Here you'll find story stages and original sub-story stages based on Mega Man Battle Network, Legends, and other Mega Man games. Okay, so based on that wording, the idea would be that they rotate them.
Well, based on this picture right here, I would assume that it would be rotated, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that covers that. I don't know. I guess I'm just a cynic because I know companies are not this nice. They're not going to release something like this and be like something like this that had a lot of money being made from it and then just say, hey, it's free for you. You don't have to pay a dime outside of playing or buying it, I guess, in this case. Especially since they have to pay fees to the app stores to keep it on the app store. Ultimately, I'm just being very cynical and pessimistic, I guess. But I don't see how they're going to be able to keep it on the app stores when you have to pay like a monthly or yearly fee to the app stores to keep them up. Steam, I could see because, you know, you just put the game up on there for basically free and then never pay another dime. But the app stores are the big thing. So, I mean, I guess it really depends. Are they going to release it as a, like, you have to buy it for like $15 or something? If that's the case, I could maybe see it. Or are they going to release it as a free-to-play? Which, I don't know how that's going to work. It would be basically not making any money at all. In fact, it would be subtracting money because they have to run it on their servers and pay the app stores. So, I mean, I guess I'm just failing to wrap my hand around how they're not going to have free-to-play mechanics in this, if you know what I mean.
Well, I know what you mean by free-to-play mechanics, but I think you just mean you can't see how they're not going to monetize it.
Yeah, that I should have put it that way, but yes, that way. Yeah, I just can't wrap my head around it. I at least, though, it looks like they got rid of the stamina system at least, so you can constantly play it.
Yep, that would be the point.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna stay pessimistic about it, but be pleasantly surprised if they pull something out of their ass. They should have just kept it Steam, and then I would have believed in them. But they had to put it on the app stores.
Right now, everyone is just laughing that Nebula Joy is fucked.
I mean, yeah, that is true. They're fucked. Which is hilarious. You know why? Because, like I said, this clearly was in the works for months now. And Nebula Joy had no fucking idea about it.
Yeah, they absolutely did not have any idea about it.
Which leads credence to your statement about how Taiwan and Nebula Joy never fucking had communication.
I mean, there's one part I left out in that video, and the main thing was that Zero X, the guy who's the rep for Nebula Joy, he was not here to talk about the news from Taiwan. He was trying to show off the new character. That's that they got. So yeah, he actually had no idea.
Yeah, which I hate to say it, but that's very bad business in my opinion. Like, I mean, that legitimately looks bad on Capcom.
I mean, it depends on if you give a shit about Nebula Joy in the first place.
I mean, I don't give a shit about Nebula Joy, but at the same time, as a person, I wouldn't want that to happen to me. So I can't say I'm happy that it happened to them. Sure. I can still see that it's wrong, even if I don't give a shit about them. That said, it's China. They'll find a way. Oh, and Nebula Joy's second highest guy is Tencent, so they're perfectly fucking fine. So they can just kind of.
I mean, they had to lay off people due to the failures of DMC. So
that didn't fail, bro, because it didn't come out outside of China yet, dude.
yeah.
Bro, that was probably your first instance I've ever seen of a keyboard warrior coming after you.
Yeah.
Over something as dumb as DMC Path of Victory. Or whatever the fuck it was.
That was way off. It's peak of combat.
Whatever. It's gonna suck anyway. It's Devil May Cry. What are they gonna do? Like, is it supposed to? I mean, you did the research. Is it supposed to be a gacha?
Devil May Cry, yeah.
How? Sorry, Zeus.
Character gacha, basically.
I know, but how? There isn't enough characters in Devil May Cry.
I don't know.
It's gonna fucking fail.
I mean, based on the research I did, the people who are interested in the game in the West, they already not liking the game because it doesn't feel like DMC. So,
well, I mean, obviously, who would have thought that a gacha game focused on DMC is going to come over and act like a DMC game? I would have never expected that. Just saying. Like, DiVE was a very pleasant surprise that it felt like a Mega Man game, you know?
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah. I could not see a phone gacha game feeling like a Devil May Cry game, ever.
It would either require a controller to play on your phone, yeah, which is already kind of weird in the first place, or they would have to make really sick on the touchscreen. So there's two things about DiVE. First is that right now people are hypothesizing that there won't be any shop because they're pretty much convinced, like I am, that there's just no shop based on everything that we've seen. But they're hypothesizing that we'll have to pay up front to play the game.
A monthly fee.
Not a monthly fee, but
I know.
just basically it'd be buy to play, basically.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I can see, like, that would make the most sense based on everything that we've seen.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense.
If they do that, then I guess I could see it working.
I mean, let's be real for a moment. The Legacy Collections popped off.
Yeah.
People would buy this since it's offline. Yeah.
I know, but I just don't see it being an immediate buy. Like for most people that are not you. Like, the game is okay, but it's also 3 years old. And I don't see anyone seeing this content and being like, huh, this looks like it's worth $20.
So who is anyone in this case?
Me.
Okay.
For free to play, it is built to look and play as a free to play game. You do not take a free to play game and then monetize it through a buy to play game monetization without making severe changes to how the game looks and plays.
Well, I would say the severe changes in this case is, one, assuming everything is true based on what we've seen and what we can cross-reference, there is no cash shop. You grind for everything, and everything is unlocked.
Everything except the characters.
Yeah, you had to buy the character.
Yeah. Maybe. But here's the thing. You compare it to the Legacy Collections. The Legacy Collections actually look good. They have a lot going for them that this game does not, including, but not limited to, the nostalgia factor of each game.
I mean, DiVE was basically entirely based on nostalgia, so...
Oh yeah, I remember 2 years ago when I started playing this game. That's so nostalgic. I know what you're saying, but it's not going to work that way for normal people.
Who's normal people in this case?
Literally a majority of the world. People played this game because there was no better option. That is all there is to it. And it was already kind of shitty as a game when it was free to play. Who is going to see, like, who's going to look at this game, see what the game plays like, and then be like, that's worth $20 out the gate.
Based on the amount of content that it has, I mean, possibly.
I mean, the game has a lot of content. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Game does not play very well though. Now, I foresee that since they're probably switching over to Capcom servers, that it's probably going to be a more solid experience than it was with Well,
you say Capcom servers, but it's offline. As in, like, it's not going to be on any server, be local.
I mean, okay, fair. Yeah, you're right. Still, I don't know. Like, I just don't see anyone paying more than maybe $5 for this, if that. I don't see it being worth any more than that. And I feel like Capcom's going to sell it like for $20-$30.
I'll be surprised if it's free. I'll say that much.
I'll be surprised if it's free as well. Because again, they got to pay fees to the app stores to actually keep the game on the app store. So they're either going to monetize it somehow, which obviously nobody but me believes, or it's going to be a buy-to-play game, which everyone but me believes. I don't know.
Well, I think the most disappointing part, but honestly, it makes sense, is just that your progress is going to be all gone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably the most disappointing part of all this. Basically, it's a big fuck you to everything that you've worked hard for.
More or less, but but that also adds credence to the idea of like,
well, you now have everything.
Yeah, you can have everything in the offline version.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to work for it.
Honestly, I think they just should have removed elemental metals altogether. And just made everything buyable through the Zenny.
Well, I think the idea is that the characters who were limited, which is like basically the DiVE Fest characters, and I suppose the holiday characters as well, they'll go into limited, and the normal ones will be just normal. Just be Zenny.
I mean, I guess so, but like, why is my question? Why have two separate currencies? You don't need that. That is why I think they're going to have something in the cash shop to buy elemental metals, because there is no logical reason, unless for some reason game coding forces you to have elemental metals, but I doubt that's the case since they can change everything else. Why have two separate, distinctively separate currencies?
No, because I would say because elemental metals will be a lot harder to get compared to Zenny.
That make like content challenging. Don't make the. My point is that there's no point. Just because it's harder to get does not give it a point. That is the only thing keeping me from believing that they will not somehow monetize this game. And by the way, by monetize, I don't mean buy to play. I separated those for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The only other exciting thing, modders.
Nude mods.
Nude.
But yes, there's mods in this, and also if something's being released released as an offline version, chances are people can get a hold of their base code.
Yeah, and so I can see the mods going wild with an offline version, because it's not going to be policed anymore. Like, you can just go wild with mods.
Mm-hmm.
Which may actually be like the most exciting part of all this.
Right, I agree. That does sound actually pretty awesome.
I guess at the end of the day, we'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah, hopefully it'll go well.